Hey guys, Elenaru here and welcome back to one of my videos. This video is me drawing my WOWSONA. So your WOWSONA is your persona in World of Warcraft. So if it wasn't already clear, not so much now, but I used to be a very big World of Warcraft player. And I absolutely adore my main character, which is a night elf druid, and so I felt that for me, if I was in the World of Warcraft universe, I would just love to be a restoration druid. It's the thing with nature and magic and balance and maintaining that balance that I find really interesting. I have done a D&D personality quiz where I turned out to be a human monk slash ranger slash druid, and I think when I did a personality quiz, actually, you know what, I'm gonna do one right now. Let's try this. Okay, which World of Warcraft class? Oh, this sounds legit. Alright, begin quiz. Imagine you're walking through the woods. Which of these best describes what you imagine? It's majestic. It's light and invigorating. It's overgrown. It's majestic. It's beautiful. How easy is it for you to imagine magical creatures living in the woods? I want to say this. It sounds really dumb, but I want to believe that because just the... Anyway, while walking through the woods, you spot a bear ahead. What do you do? Appreciate. I would want to sneak around it because I don't want to die, but I would appreciate it because it would be really cute and be like, okay, we're gonna leave that bear alone. Help in pretty much any situation. Imagine you're camping out in the woods. Which part of the day? Oh, nighttime campfire burning. A shaman. Cool. Not everything in life is revealed to our eyes. You know the world holds secrets few ever truly understand. That sounds a little mystical. Well, you're a little mystical too, but you still enjoy a nice straightforward fight. So we digressed a little, but apparently my personality is of a shaman, but I would absolutely love to be a druid. So this is my speed draw. Now I tried a few different strategies to my drawing process, as you can see. So one of those being adding some pictures that help set a mood. So I recently went on holidays and got these beautiful photos of this park. And oh my gosh, it was so beautiful, and I just thought, yes, this is the naturey kind of feel that I'm going for. And I wanted to try and do a bit of a pose that wasn't just standing, and so I found the sitting cross-legged pose. Now I actually have the links in the description for the poses that I used. Now the other ones that you can't see because I covered them with the landscape photos, is one of them is of a witch or wizard wearing this hat that I really liked. As I was scrolling through trying to find the clothing I wanted my character to wear, I saw this hat and I was like, oh, I just gotta have it. I gotta have that hat. So I got that hat, and then the one below it, I liked the style of clothing because I figured if I were to be a druid in the world of Azeroth, I would actually travel a lot and try and learn as much as I can, because the role of a druid is to maintain balance, and so I would want to hear and understand everything that I could. And so a robe might be fine, but pants would probably be a little bit more practical. So through my drawing process, as you may have seen, I did a really rough sketch and then I kept adding to it. Originally I was going to have the druid have her hands in some, like as in holding a leaf or a flower towards her, you know, as you inspect it. And then I decided that I'd probably do a background later, so I ended up, as you'll see, making sort of like a magical thing come out of her hand as she's doing restoration magic. Okay, so I did I did a fair few layers of sketching with this. So I did a real basic sketch for the positioning, and I did another layer with more detail in the posing, so just a little bit more refined. I then did another layer which had the clothing separate so I could get a bit of an idea, and this is where I can see the pose underneath, so then when I'm drawing the clothes it sits right. I decided that I wanted to have the cape as well, and then I did another layer which then does sort of like a draft ink step so that I can see how all of the bits can come together. And it also, when I had watched this video on how to make smoother lines in your drawing, and one of the things that they recommended was having your draft inking stage so that when you're doing your final inking it's a lot smoother, because you can see your lines a lot clearer compared to what you've sketched out. As you can see with my sketch, it's sort of really scribbled and it's a couple of lines over the same spot. And so there you've got the finished sketch, and that's where I could adjust the hat a little bit because it was sitting up too high. So on her hat she has these little trinkets, and the point of those trinkets is that where she goes she's got these tokens and charms that help protect her in her journey. Another thing that I tried was actually putting in the colours that I wanted, so using a really light opacity, just coming in with the colour ideas that I had, trying to sketch out where the sun would hit and then showing where the light sources are. And I just, when I finished this, I actually really liked where the sketch phase ended. I thought, oh, this is actually really cool. I considered finishing it there, but I thought, no, I actually want to go the next step further and refine it. But yeah. And then the next bit is the final inking. So very different to what I normally do. Previously I've just done like a real quick pencil layer, inking, and then colouring. This stage I sort of went like pencil sketch, and then sort of refined pencil sketch, and then a ink sketch, and then like a colour sketch, and then the refined inking, and then the painted ink. Like, so 6 layers really. But in the result that I got when I finished this, I was really proud of, and I was really happy with. Now, for those that do play World of Warcraft, you'll note that her clothing style, her fashion sense is definitely not that of a druid. She's wearing sort of like a sorcery witchy hat, she's got a really big cloak, she's got sort of a pirate-esque theme going with her shirt and her pants. So my thinking was this one would have been shot soon after she had been travelling on the ocean, but my story is that she started off leaving Teldrassil, her world tree home, in her normal druid robes that are very simple and lacking pockets, and through her journey she's found little things, and she met up with a very tricksy pirate who showed her the wonders of pockets in capes and pants and belts, and so that's where she's adjusted her fashion sense to be able to hold all of the trinkets and stuff that she finds. Also, she is an alchemist, so she will be collecting herbs and making potions and needing snacks for the critters as well as herself, so that's really important to have room to carry those. Something that I did try was to add a layer of shadows, was to paint over the whole drawing in the grey, lower the opacity, similar to what I had done in that sketching phase, erase the bits where the light would hit hard, and so as you can see here, it sort of adds a little bit more to the drawing. And night elves within World of Warcraft have glowy eyes, and so then I was going to have purple eyes on her, and then I thought, no, I really like the glowy eyes, and so that's where she's got the glowy eyes. And to finish up, I sort of refined the magic-y bit to be more glowy. So, yes. This was so much fun to do. The prompt came from Twitter. Someone had put up like a hashtag WOWSONA. So there's a lot on there at the moment. It is really, really cool. Another thing to add, since I just casually eased into social media, is I have an Instagram. Da-da-da! So at Elenaru on Instagram, I've been putting up my artworks on there as well as Twitter. But this is the final piece and I am I love it. It's so cool, and drawing this, I haven't played World of Warcraft in a couple of months. I did play the latest expansion, but got over it really quickly, and so I was like, nah, not playing it. But as I was drawing this, I was like getting that itch to play again. I'm not going to, but anyway, this is my final piece. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for gracing me with your presence, you fine human, and until next time, bye!